What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria Fran giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully, we're having a great week. And if not, we are here to make your week better, ladies and gentlemen, but mostly ladies. How are we feeling, Francesca? We're hinting towards the weekend.
I know. I feel like it feels like this week has been so long already that by the time the game comes around, I'm like, I almost forgot that I'm here for a game. Like, it's just
right.
There's so much happening. I even just like saw Kelly this afternoon, and Kelly was like, "Wow, was that dinner last night?" I was like, "Yes, it was. Yes, it was." Like, we're just moving. It's so funny when everybody's together and there's so many different events and things going on and people running around. That you're just kind of like, time is moving slow. So I'm very excited for the game, the weekend. My family will all be here. They did also secure tickets. So everybody is going. Going.
We needed your dad to be there. He's
absolutely
the good luck charm. And your mom. Your mom was there too, right? When they won?
Yes.
So your mom and your dad have to be at the game.
Yeah. Listen to this spin that I put on yesterday. For the dozen, the competition was Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. The experts lost again. And it was the final. We lost in the final. Mm-hmm. Now, in Arizona, the experts won the Super Bowl edition of the Dozen Live. The Eagles then went on to lose the Super Bowl in Arizona. The experts lost in trivia, so I'm hoping that bodes well for the Eagles, because I was like, ooh, if we win the trivia again, the Eagles lost after that. I really spun the loss in a positive way for me to have more faith in the Eagles.
I'm following.
Yes.
I am picking up what you are putting down, and I'm with it, honey.
Thank you.
Listen, I have a lot of faith in this game. I don't know why. I just feel it. And if I'm wrong, then hey, I'm no expert, but something in the air. I don't know why. I just feel it.
Look,
and that just may be because I'm really rooting for them.
Yes, yep.
For you. So I'm like, oh, hey, why not? It's going to happen. You never know.
I've been feeling more nervous because of the amount of people that have come up to me who have been like, I'm feeling good about the Eagles. I feel like it's been everyone, and that is stop. I'm like, not you. It's you can.
I'll reel it in. I'll reel it in.
No, and not that anybody's like, look, not that anybody's random per se.
I'm drinking out of this mug that says warmest energies.
Amazing. Exactly. But like, everybody was coming up to me at the dozen being like, Fran, how do you feel about the game? I'm feeling good about the Eagles. I'm like, okay, this is making me more nervous now, guys. But the energy is picking up down here in New Orleans. We're recording now on Thursday. Just walking around, feels like there's a ton more fans. Early in the week, it's a little bit more quiet, but feels like there's a ton of fans running around. Everybody's in their jerseys, their shirts. Everybody throwing "Go Birds" left and right. Seeing some Chiefs fans and just scowling at them as you walk past them. No words exchanged, just a scowl, and. It's funny, I went to lunch with Gia and Kelly, and they are filming a couple things. And for the sake of Taylor Swift and their show, Kelly is in a Chiefs sweater. Mm-hmm. And we went to lunch, and we were walking out, and there was a table of Chiefs fans by the door. They saw me, they scowl. They see Kelly going behind him. The dad looks at Kelly and goes, "What you doing here with her?" pointing at me. And we were just laughing as I was walking out the door. I yelled back. I was like, "She doesn't even like the Chiefs." It's just, it is.
Listen,
funny.
Now it's the nature of the game. Okay,
It is.
I do have a question aside from the game because I have to say, like, I'm having a little bit of FOMO right now in a way that, like, whenever Super Bowl week rolls around, we've gone together a couple of times. And
Yes.
then this time I was like, I don't feel the need to go. Like, I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm just going to go to Florida for the week.
Yep.
But now that everyone's there, I'm like, damn, am I missing out?
Yeah.
But then I just like look up at the sun and I'm like, ah, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
You made the right choice. But I will say
Great.
this.
It is hot here, by the way. It
No,
is.
it is hot, but you're not laying by
No,
you,
no,
you know,
no,
you're
no,
not
no,
laying by the
no,
pool or
no,
going to the beach.
no.
So I feel like I made the right decision, although like seeing everyone together, there's Super Bowl parties coming up, the whole thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I felt
And
left out when I heard that you guys had lobster bisque dumplings last night.
We did. We did.
How good
We
were
did.
they? How good were
They
they?
were really good. We went to a restaurant.
That's what really got me. I was like, damn.
We went to a restaurant, and honestly, an iconic trio of me, Kelly, and Jeff D-Lo. And
Jeff texted me about the dumplings.
yeah, we got, and honestly, like the pressure Jeff put on me because I took Jeff, Eddie, and Dana to Parkway for lunch on Wednesday. And we went to Parkway as a Chicks in the Office group when we were here for our live show, and we were looking for a place for lunch. And if and you know, I love these guys, but if somebody doesn't take the lead, they will walk in circles for an hour, looking at every like, oh, should we go here? Should we go here? I was just like, all right, guys, if you're down, I'm calling an Uber. We're going to this place. They're like, okay, great, awesome. So we go. It was a success. Everybody liked it. It was a win. It's a delicious spot.
So good.
So good. So Kelly and Jeff came to the table tennis tournament for a little ping pong action. And afterwards I was like, oh, should we go to dinner? What should we do? And Jeff was like, oh, friend, you already had a great choice today. Like, I'll trust your judgment. I was like, oh man, the pressure.
The pressure.
The pressure. I'm like, I don't know New Orleans food that well. And we didn't want to go too far. We're in the French Quarter, so we didn't go too far. And so we picked a spot, went to dinner, seafood spot. And it was delicious. And we sat down, and the staff was amazing. I knew it was a win when we sat down and the waiter came up to our table and said that his name was Marlon. And I said, oh, no, we're at a seafood restaurant. Our waiter's name is Marlon. Like, it's just, it's
all perfect.
It was perfect. And then we got lobster dumplings. And then Jeff also got a lobster bisque for himself. So a little double up. And
I heard about the bisque.
And he loved it. He loved it. We had a lovely meal. So now if the pressure's been put on me, like even going to lunch today with Kelly and Gia, Kelly was like, a friend, Jeff said you're 2 for 2 now. So where are we going? I was like, oh no. But
Hey.
I think I'm 3 for 3. I think I'm 3 for 3. We had a tasty lunch as well.
If there's anything I trust you with, it's going to be good food recommendations, good restaurant recommendations. I feel like we both live in that wheelhouse where we are scoping out the best of the best food restaurants. We got it covered. Me and you, Italians, we know the good food spots. I mean, can be trusted.
Absolutely. Matt James would love to go out with us.
Too soon.
Oh man. No, but it's been fun. The dozen was a ton of fun. Losing to Dana Fights and Will Compton certainly stings a little bit, but Dana, his sports knowledge is just unbelievable. Like these questions, and he knows the answer in like 4 seconds. It's incredible. So it was a close one. I did have a little bit of a bone to pick with Kelly. I can't blame her because, bright lights, she wants her moment and she took it, but we lost by 1 point. They called her for celebrity mashup.
For the mashup, and she gave it?
And she gave it to him right in my face, right at the event. And
shit.
she gave it to them, and in the mic, I looked at her out in the crowd. I said, Kelly, I'll remember this one. And she was like, oh, she
Damn.
like, oh,
hey, you know what? you can't blame her because if
No, you
she
can't.
gets called on and she gets it wrong,
Yeah.
she doesn't want to be wrong.
No, she doesn't want to be wrong, but there's a way to
But
say,
but
guess what, guys? I know it, but you're playing Fran, and I'm not going to give it to you. And then the crowd would have went, oh, would have been a great moment. Would have been a
yeah,
great
it would
moment.
have been. It would have been like,
It would have been
oh,
awesome if she gave them the wrong answer on purpose.
Yeah, that also
Yeah.
would have been funny. But yeah, so lost by one. That was okay. No big deal. No big deal. But just right now, I'm just losing things. So I'm hoping that bodes well for the rest of the weekend.
you're getting it out of the way. You're getting it out of the
Exactly.
way. The battle of the paddles. It wasn't even on you, Fran. You
It really
were the better
wasn't.
half. You were the better half of your team. Let's be completely honest. Not to sewer your other half.
Yes.
But you were the better half.
I think it was really so much fun and enjoyable. And I actually got a lot of people in my DMs being like, wait, I thought you were like playing paddle, like pickleball or like paddle. I didn't realize this was ping pong. I was like, no, this is ping pong. Thank God. Because
Excuse me. There is a paddle involved with ping pong.
absolutely. The other sports take a little bit more athleticism. But yeah, I think I impressed the group, which was really a goal for me. Right, I'm in front of these NFL players that are star athletes, and I think Chris Olave definitely, not to put words in his mouth because he's a quiet guy. He was very sweet, but he was a quiet guy. I think when he saw I was his partner, he was like, oh no, like I don't think he was maybe necessarily thrilled. And then we played against Pilot Pete and Micah Parsons, and in the first game we won the first game. It was best 2 out of 3. We won the first game, we lost the second 2, but when we sat back down he looked at me and was like, you play this for real? And
You a regular at this
just
thing?
the way he said it like made me think that he thought I like played in some league like for fun or something. I also will probably get it on a t-shirt or just a framed saying for myself that Kirk Cousins also told me I had game. He said, you got game.
Wow. You got
said-
game, girl.
I said, oh my God. And oh my God, he was so nice, Ria. He asked, so how long have you been doing your pod? We were chit-chatting. He's like, oh, and I said, oh, he's like, you do it once a week? I was like, oh no, 3 times a week. He's, oh my, 3 times a week. He was so impressed. It was lovely.
When people find out we do the podcast 3 times a week, they act like we are building houses from top to bottom. Like other
Every time.
It's very funny. I don't even know how to name it. Like people that sort of work in the entertainment industry or maybe have a podcast of their own, whenever they find out that we do 3 times a week, they are shocked.
Yeah.
I feel like also it's like sometimes you'll be doing interviews and they'll be like, when's this come out? Like expecting it to be like weeks from now. And you're like, today. And they're like, what?
They're like, wait, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that surprised him, but everybody was so nice. It was I did get a little nervous to actually chirp Micah Parsons in person. I think that was fair. I was nervous in general, and in my head I was playing up a big game. They kept saying how I was such a big Eagles fan, and then I think he started to look at me with like closed eyes, and then I was like, oh my God, now it's like and we were playing him. If you are looking for the perfect pair of Abercrombie denim, the denim event is now through February 10th. Jump on it, guys. I got a new pair of jeans right now. I've gotten a few new pairs that I love. I also got the mid-rise bootleg, which is so cute, so flattering. I've got the high-rise loose jeans on right now. There's nothing better than the perfect jean and going out top combo or an outfit that perfectly matches your plans. I'm here for the big game. So obviously I've got my NFL Abercrombie collab with all that they have, their NFL collection with the Eagles. That's the t-shirt I have on right now, little Eagles tee. So many great jeans. They're relaxed jeans, date night jeans, Also, if you are into the barrel jeans trend, they have some really, really cute pairs. Abercrombie denim comes in tons of rises, fits, washes. You can find your perfect pair online or in store. If you don't have a pair of Abercrombie jeans, you are missing out. I think my jeans are exclusively Abercrombie at this point. I love, love, love my Abercrombie jeans. And when you are shopping for jeans, you can use code AFCHICKS to get an extra 15% off almost everything at checkout. That's code AFCHICKS. Code will be valid in the US and Canada from now through February 10th. Exclusions apply. See details online at abercrombie.com. When I tell you, I didn't know what happened in the moment. But in the first game, we're getting competitive. We're getting into it. I think everybody realized that I was like a decent ping pong player. So they were like, okay, this is legit. It's a close match.
We should focus.
Exactly. And I was looking for the ball, or I was trying to hit it, or something was happening. I wasn't looking across to the other team. And I just look up, and Pilot Pete's head is gushing blood. Like for his forehead, there is blood dripping down his face. He's got a cut up here. He's got his, and literally he said something along the lines of like, oh my God, first the head injuries, first the Bachelor, now this. Like,
that was the exact thought seeing that. I was like, why is Pilot Pete's head always bleeding when he's not competing in extreme sports? He just hits his head and starts bleeding.
And he couldn't see it, obviously. And so at certain points, I'm like, Pete, there is blood. Like, it is flowing down your forehead. Like, it is, you may be concussed. When I watched the video back of what happens, Micah Parsons, who was one of the, strong, for some context for the ladies who don't watch football, Micah Parsons, defensive lineman on the Cowboys, he is so strong, so intense. He is coming at you like, if you're a quarterback, you are terrified of Micah Parsons. And Micah Parsons, with his ping pong paddle in his hand, goes out like this, just like full speed, like ready to hit it back. And in his backswing, he just nails Pete in the face. Just paddle to the forehead. And I'm like, looking it back, I'm like, Pete might be concussed. Like he really took a hit. And I'm not going to lie, I think that rattled me because it was a good tactic. Because the next two games, he just had blood dripping down his face. Like every time we stopped in between plays, I kept looking up to be like, Pete, like, are you good? And it was distracting because there was blood pouring down his face.
I mean, that sucks for Pete. Obviously, hope he's okay. But awesome story for Pete going forward. Like Micah Parsons hit me in the head with a ping pong paddle, and now I'm scarred forever from this. And he has the golf cart memory from The Bachelor, and now from Battle of the Paddles has an injury from Micah Parsons.
And like I said, he couldn't see what it was like for the whole rest of the time we were out there. During the
they wouldn't let him stop and like get a little
he did he had a towel and he was cleaning it up and whatever, and then they found a Band-Aid for him at certain breaks, but he didn't like have his phone or to actually see his face. So he sat down on the couch. He's like, Fran, like, how bad is it? Like, is it like this thing? Because then he points to the one that he has from The Bachelor, because he has a legit scar on his forehead. Like,
wow, you saw it in person?
Over his eyebrow. Yes, and I was like, Pete, don't worry, it's so not that bad. Like he didn't need stitches or anything, but he was getting a little like a little golf ball, like it was bruised, like it was swelling.
That is not what you want Super Bowl weekend. No. How is Pete gonna flirt with the ladies with a big cut in the middle of his head?
I know, that's what I said. I was joking with one of his friends. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna have quite the story to tell everybody at every single party he goes to for the rest of the weekend.
That is true.
Well, I got hit in the face by Micah Parsons, and just and go ahead and tell that story. So it is definitely a story to tell. It was a moment that I really I did not expect that to happen during a ping pong tournament, but it did.
It sure did, and you lived to tell the tale about it. And
Absolutely.
we couldn't be happier that you got to witness this firsthand.
I know. By the
Inside scoop.
Absolutely. By the way, I know that it's not a lot of sports on our show, but for those that watch or are fans of the women in sports, Taylor Rooks was also playing with us.
She is gorgeous.
Oh
How
my
beautiful
God.
is she in person?
Oh my God, she's stunning.
Ah, she is gorgeous.
She's stunning and she's so cool. And I like tried to play it cool with her to not be like fangirl goals. You're my like everything you do. I think is so cool. And when I see these women who like have these jobs, I'm just like, it's just so cool because really like that was growing up. That was the job that I like. That was my dream job, right? Like, and she is so fantastic. And we're laughing on the couch. We're joking. We're cracking jokes. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then like towards the end, as she was leaving, I was like, by the way, I just have to say, I'm such a big fan. Like, I just like really think you're so amazing. And she is drop dead gorgeous. And she was so sweet. She took my phone number. She was like, and I was like, oh my God, you're so nice. Like
That's so sweet. That's so
sweet.
cool.
So nice.
She
Honestly, I would
seems super cool.
I would love to maybe down the line when she's in New York, I'd love to have her on our show because I think she is incredible and very impressive. But it was funny. She immediately first thing she asked me, she was like, "Are you good at ping pong?" And I was like, I'm decent. I'm kind of good. She was like, "Oh, come on! Like everybody's sick. Everybody's good." But it was a lot of fun. Wish I came out with a win. But I didn't.
You never know what's to happen this weekend.
I know. Shocker, not shocker. Drake May, fantastic at ping pong. So that was he won the one-on-one. Doubles ping pong is way harder, I think, than playing one-on-one. I mean, you get injuries like Pete gets smacked in the face. It's especially playing with bigger guys. It's very like you're crushed a little bit. Like it's a confined space. So when you have more room playing one-on-one, maybe they'll change it for tournaments. That was my suggestion because once I started playing, I wanted to keep playing. Like I was like, damn, this sucks. Now I don't get to play like the slates fans. We only played doubles, and then the NFL players did one-on-one. I understand for time's sake, it would go on forever. Like they're not trying to have a 4-hour stream of table tennis. But I just got the itch. Like, like you just, when you start playing, then I was getting competitive and I was like, oh, I want to get back out there. And I was watching some of the NFL players play against each other. And I was like, oh, I could beat them. I should be, I want to be playing. So maybe they'll change it, but it was fun. It was fun. So
I feel that though, whenever you get a little practice with something, with any kind of game like that, once you get the hang of it, you're like, I want to keep going. I want to show them I can win.
Absolutely.
So now you're waking up today like, I wish there was a part 2 to Battle of the Paddles so I could come back stronger.
Seriously, I'm like,
we're not gonna come back stronger. I mean, your partner would have to come back stronger, but that's besides the point.
No, I'm like, look, like
you did great.
Ask me back next year. I'm ready to go.
Right? So. Redemption story. You never know. You never know what could happen next year.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump back in. But yeah, here we go, guys. We got Friday, Super Bowl weekend. The couple parties that we are headed to. It's just nonstop action down here, it's you got Bourbon Street, shows, bands, everything. And the streets are alive. The Go Birds.
A little bit of music, a little bit of food, a little bit of football.
The Go Birds are flying. So it's gonna be a lot of fun the rest of the weekend.
That sounds awesome.
You enjoying your time in the sun?
Oh, it's lovely.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just getting out there, just soaking it all in for as long as I possibly can because I'm looking back at home, the weather, and I'm like, holy
Gross.
It's disgusting and cold and rainy and snowy. And here is just 80 and sunny all day, every day. Like, it's insane how beautiful it is here right now. Picked a good week to come. I'm super pumped. Tomorrow or today, when people listen to this, Matt's coming, my brother-in-law's coming, so we'll have some fun this weekend, go out a little bit, and that's really it. I'm chilling. Super Bowl on Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little cooking here. I actually cooked for my family last night. They love when I cook for them. They really do. They get really excited. I made enchiladas for them last night, and Luca was loving the enchiladas.
Amazing.
He was loving the enchiladas. I will say though, I'm very happy to spend a lot of time with my beautiful godson because, you know, it's not, I don't get to see them every week because I live in Jersey City. They live on Long Island. I don't go home every week. I go home often, but I'm not there every week. So getting to spend consecutive days with him in a row and like really soak up this time with him is just the best feeling. And in the pool with him, and just like now he is like more comfortable with me, you know, like he gets so excited if I like pop in the room. He's like, ah! And he starts like clapping. You do, you know, high fives and like all that cute stuff. So yeah, I mean, what's not to enjoy? I will say though, a little bit of FOMO because part of me is like, yeah, I'm enjoying my time. The other part of me wants to be dancing on Bourbon Street with you. So it's like a little bit of both, you know?
Look, I'll say it. I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.
It's just not.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
It's not as. It's not as fun. I was joking with Gia because obviously TJ is here as well. So that TJ is her boyfriend, and Kelly leaves today. So I said, oh, you know, Gia, what do you got going on tonight? Because I said to her last week, I was like, don't forget about little old me. You know, I'm here. And she's, oh, me and TJ have a dinner reservation. I said, oh, okay, cool. Maybe
Did she invite you to the dinner reservation?
No, I said maybe I'll just go sit at the bar and wave to you from the same restaurant.
Oh, she can't let you join in on the reservation? Come on.
Oh, they're going on
a third wheel action.
They're going on a date, I guess.
Let them go on the date.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, we would be having fun. We would be having fun, but now I'll just be waving on the outside saying, have fun at the parties.
Yeah.
And
this is where I start to text people that I don't like that I'm friendly with, but I don't know New Orleans well enough to be like, hey, like meet me here and let's grab a drink or like whatever, you know? So I'm just like sending, hey, like you gonna be in New Orleans? I'm here if you want to meet up. Like just hoping somebody invites me to something.
It seems like it changes each year because like when we were in LA, it didn't feel like many people were there for the Super Bowl, which was weird because it was LA.
Yep.
This year, it seems like everybody is going to Super Bowl week at the Super Bowl. Like every influencer, whatever, is there. And I'm like, I guess it just depends on the year or the place. I feel
like it might be the place because
it
like
always
New Orleans
depends
is
on the
more
place.
like compact and it's like that one street, everyone's there. LA is like so gigantic that you could be everywhere.
And I think that's kind of how like it depends on the city. Last year in Vegas, everybody wanted to be in Vegas because it's like, oh, it's a good excuse to be in Vegas. I think same thing with New Orleans. Next year is San Francisco and everybody's already talking about like, oh, not dying to be at that one. I said that there is absolutely no reason that the Super Bowl should not be at a warm destination every year. Like
I agree.
Sorry to the cold states or that are and that get cold in the wintertime, but it is 10 times more enjoyable when it's warm and there's fun stuff to do outside. So
come say hi. You want to come say hi?
Oh,
come say hi. Yes. Don't be shy.
Is he being shy?
He's being shy lately.
Oh, he said he's got a little shy boy act going.
I guess so.
Yeah.
He asked about you the other night. He said, "Where's Franny?" And I thought he meant, "Oh,
I thought we were talking about Luca."
I also did. I was like, he asked about Fran.
Also, like, I absolutely would have never said, "Is your grandpa being a little shy boy?" I thought we were talking about a 1-year-old.
No. I was talking about my nono. He asked about you the other night. He said, "Where's Franny?" But I thought he was talking about my cousin Fran. And I said, "Cousin Franny?" He said, "No, your friend." And I was like, "Oh, she's at the Super Bowl. She's a big Eagles fan. The Super Bowl Sunday." I said, "Yeah, she's there for the week."
You got to try to explain Super Bowl week.
Yeah, right.
I that's true. I haven't seen him in a while since the last time we all got together.
No, he wanted to hang out. He smokes with my sister a lot. And the other night, the other night I went to dinner with Emma and Julie from Comments by Celebs.
Hmm.
Love those girls. We're super close. We ended up being here at the same time, so we got dinner the other night. And my sister texted me and was like, "I just smoked with Nano, and now he won't stop telling me a story for 30 minutes in full Italian." And knowing my sister doesn't speak Italian, and my sister sent me the video, and I genuinely couldn't stop fucking laughing. Like he's just babbling on and on and on. He's not going in and out of like Italian to English. He's
Yeah.
speaking fluent Italian. And my sister's just going, wow, no way, wow. And I'm like, he got so high, he just forgot he just started speaking in full
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah.
Like he was like, fuck this. I'm done trying to speak
No.
English.
He went back
I'm
to the
going full Italian.
full native tongue.
He also does this thing where he tells me that because he was a hairdresser and my grandma was also a hairdresser, but they both owned different salons in two different towns on Long Island. Um, and he always tells me certain celebrities came into his salon, but I just don't believe it. Like we were watching Goodfellas the other night. And he said, he was telling me, he said, oh, they all used to come into my salon. I said, Ray Liotta came into your salon? And he was like, yes, Ray Liotta came into my salon. And then the next day I was like, Ray Liotta went into Nano's salon? And my mom was like, no, Ray Liotta didn't go into his salon. What do you think? He knows that he could lie to you guys. And because we're not around, he knows that you're gonna be able to lie.
Yeah.
He says
That's
some
so funny.
funny shit when my parents aren't around. I think he's like, it's my time. It's my time to shine. It's my time to lie to my granddaughters, and we eat it up. He plays this game. It's Scopa, right? It's the Sicilian card game.
Yep.
I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but
Yep.
um, every time we play, he changes the rules of the game. Okay, every single time, and somehow he always ends up winning because he changes the rules mid-game. And he'll be like, no, I told you this is what this means. And me and my sister are like, no, that's not what it means. You didn't tell us that last time. You just changed the rules. You're cheating. Oh, you're cheating. You're cheating. How are we cheating? You're winning the game. You're winning the game, old man. He is funny. So since Matt's coming this weekend, I said to Nono, I said, Nono, are you going to play tennis with Matt? He goes, I play tennis with Matt. I said, Matt's going to kick your ass in tennis. He starts cracking up. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'd love to see Matt try and kick my ass in tennis. Like he starts like impersonating me. So now Matt's like, you want me to go like full hard against your grandfather in tennis? I was like, yes, you need to bring your A game. You cannot. This man beats everybody in everything. He never loses in tennis to anybody he plays in my family. He always wins. I need you to bring your best game. And
So
he's
funny.
like, listen, he's like, I will play, I'll play good. I'm not gonna fucking whack it around to your 87-year-old grandfather. But if you give me a look, like a little nod, like it's time, then it's go time. I'm gonna go as hard as I can. I was like, yeah, we'll feel it out. We'll see how he's playing, and then I'll give you a little nod, like, all right, it's time to smoke him.
Hell yeah. I love it.
So
He's
we'll see.
just he is just a laugh a minute. We haven't it's fun when you do get to spend time with him because then we get new no stories and it's
I mean,
just
it's sad to say.
it's pure entertainment.
It's sad to say, but he is 87 years old.
Yeah,
right.
of course.
I do love to take in every single moment with him. And every time we're talking, I sit there and I say to myself, like, really take in this conversation because one day you're going to look back and go, remember those
Yep.
ridiculous conversations I had with Nano. So, yeah, he doesn't smoke cigarettes, but yesterday we saw him steal a cigarette and go behind the house. And me and my sister were like, "No, you smoke cigarettes now?" He's waving in the air. He's like, "No, it's for the mosquitoes. It's for the mosquitoes." I'm like, "There's no mosquitoes out."
For the mosquitoes.
What do you mean it's for the mosquitoes?
Just feeling a little stressed with everybody in the house.
I think so, and I think he's at that age where he just doesn't give a shit, which
Yeah.
he really shouldn't. And
I shouldn't.
at this point,
Absolutely shouldn't.
but he is a funny man. But yeah, I can't wait for the weekend. I can't wait for everybody else to be here. All right, let's get into the rest of the show. We're going to be talking about some topics. Madison Lecroy announced she's expecting her second child first with her husband Brett. There's going to be a Victorious spin-off show for Trina. I have some thoughts about this. Timothée Chalamet will be interviewing Kendrick Lamar. I mean, what a perfect crossover for this podcast. Rihanna has recorded new original music for the Smurfs movie. And TMZ reports that Taylor Swift is upset with Blake Lively referring to her as her dragon. And we have a great game of trivia. So let's get into it.
Chicks in the Office is sponsored by Truly. I've got a nice ice cold Truly right here. We got them in the little studio setup that we have out here in New Orleans, which is great. Truly Hard Seltzer is light, refreshing, easy to drink. It is only 100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 5% ABV. Truly is delicious, especially now being down here in New Orleans. The vibes are great. It's warm out. You want to have a nice seltzer, enjoy the day. Truly is perfect. Comes in delicious flavors like strawberry lemonade, pineapple, and the fan favorite wild berry. I have the cherry in my hand right now, which is one of my favorites. I love anything cherry flavored. It's delicious. So it's time, really, like if you're prepping for the game, whatever you got going on this weekend, make sure you are stocked, locked and loaded with your Truly, ready to go. Find Truly at a store near you or visit trulyhardseltzer.com and make sure you have your Truly ready to go. Enjoy, relax, and enjoy that, light, refreshing flavor of Truly.
Congratulations to Madison Lecroy, who announced that she is expecting her second child first with husband Brett. Just some happy-go-lucky news right there.
I was going to say, just start off right at the top with some exciting, happy news. I'm thrilled for her because if you're watching Southern Charm, you know that it's something that they have talked about for a while, and Brett has been dealing, in the last year or so, dealing with some health issues, and they've talked about that on the show as well. And she has made it very clear that she wanted to have another kid with Brett and move in that direction. So this is so exciting. I'm so happy for her. Very exciting. The pregnancy announcement was a Clear Blue, little paid ad for Clear Blue, which, is truly, if Clear Blue comes knocking, you just answer. It's like, oh yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna post I'm pregnant anyway. Why not get paid for it?
I wonder how much they get paid. That's where my mind goes. I'm like,
so
this better be
curious.
a good deal.
Right, because
A
right.
sponsored post for your pregnancy, it's gotta be.
Right,
it's gotta be worth it.
And it's like a whole photo shoot too. So of course, like they
Right.
have the moment where she really does find out she's pregnant, which is not being photographed. Maybe they documented it themselves for their own photo video moments. And then you have, I guess, the opportunity where you tell the right people, like, hey, I'm pregnant when I announce it. Let's get Clear Blue on this thing.
Right. I mean, for the right price, they get
Totally.
get a good announcement going. Because I can't imagine, they come with a low price, like, hey, can we sponsor your pregnancy post? It's like,
No.
that's not worth it. Then they come back and they're like, how about this price?
I think they pay a lot.
And then they're like, all right, let's talk about it. Do we really care that we're going to be using a sponsored pregnancy post? Not for that
No.
price.
Exactly. And it's a beautiful photo, but like the shoot that she looks she is stunning. I mean, she's so
I actually texted you that the other day.
Yeah, you did. She
I was
is
watching
so
Southern
beautiful.
Charm and I was like, she is so pretty.
Yeah. She really, really is. So that is so exciting. And we'll see what I know that the Southern Charm, I think from, what we were told from Austin and Post, like they're filming the reunion now or soon or whatever. So that's going to be interesting to see what comes out of that. I was going to say if there's any other Bravo stuff that I've seen, because a lot of interviews have been popping up, a lot of snippets of people saying, oh, Dumois, this is what I said this before. Dumois says that Lindsay and her boyfriend, the father for child,
I forgot about that.
Have broken up. Now, there was no evidence, nothing to back this up. She just made a post and said this is what she has heard, that this has happened. So we really don't have any more details than that, but Dumois saying that they have split up. So if that is true, that makes me sad for Lindsay, because it's just like that's tough. You're a new mom, young baby, breakup, and everything moved very fast. We all know that. It's like they've been dating for only a few months, really, before she had gotten pregnant. So you hope that you can make it work, but of course you don't really have like time on your side to fully know somebody. So I don't know. We don't know. We don't have any, it's a full-blown rumor.
Right. There hasn't been any confirmation, but if it is the case, I do feel bad. Just had a baby. Like, that is not what you root for whatsoever, to have a split right after you have a baby. And then you have to learn, not only are you adjusting how to have a baby in the first place, you're then adjusting to co-parenting right away. So I hope that's not the case, but you never know, especially with Dumois, hit or miss. So who knows? Yep. But if it was floated out there, I would say maybe leaning towards that possibly being true.
Totally.
Yeah. Moving on, Victorious is getting a spinoff about Trina Vega. Now, maybe people aren't familiar with Victorious, but Victoria Justice was the main star. Trina played her sister. We also had Ariana Grande on that show, who played Kat Valentine. Stacked cast. So we go back in time where Ariana Grande got a spinoff show from Victorious, Sam and Cat. Now we're going ahead of time where now Trina Vega gets a spinoff. Where is the justice for Victoria Justice, who continues to get left out of things and just, I feel like, gets the short end of the stick after being the star of Victorious?
You're saying where's the Victorious spinoff for Victorious?
Yeah, right. Where is Victoria Justice's moment? Because when Victorious was on, it wasn't even about Victoria Justice. Okay, everybody, Ariana Grande is the best singer on the show. They did that little interview that always goes viral. I think we all sing. When they asked who sings the most, they would say Ariana. And then when Victoria was asked, she was like, I think we all sing. So that was a whole thing. Now Trina's getting a spinoff. Sam and Cat, like, Victoria Justice was never the true star of Victorious, and I hate to say it. I feel like she just kind of got looked over a little bit.
No, that's so fair. I saw there's something that I saw she was in recently, and I was like, hell yeah. And now I forget. Oh, the Suits LA. She's in the Suits LA show.
Well, good for her. I'm pumped then.
Yes. I think that should be great. Now, as far as the Trina spinoff goes, Daniela Monet will be reprising her role, and she will be returning to her old stomping grounds as the newest teacher at Hollywood's most elite performing arts school. She will also serve as an executive producer. And I think they're going through casting right now as well. So that's a new one. Here's the thing with like especially the Nickelodeon ones too, that they do. I mean, really Nickelodeon or Disney, it's both of them. They they do these spinoffs, but then it's just they get people excited that are so and so our age, that are the ones that are attached to these characters or remember these characters. They're like, oh my God, Trina Vega spinoff, the whole thing, whatever. Victoria spinoff. But then the show is made for kids. It's
Okay.
she's gonna be the teacher. There's gonna be a whole new set of
Right.
high school kids or that she's gonna be teaching, and a whole new set of celebs. But it's the concept comes from Victorious, but it is just basically another version of Victorious, just in the same cinematic universe.
Right. It's more just like a congratulations to Danielle Monáe for getting another show
Right,
in
right,
which
right.
we won't be watching. Right? Because like your initial reaction is like, oh yay, because like your younger self is excited. But when you really break it down and you put on the first episode of the show, you're like,
Yeah.
I probably won't be continuing to watch this. It's a kid show now,
It's the
and
same thing with the
congrats to her for
yeah,
getting the role
for
and
sure.
having a job and reprising that, but not going to be for us.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Wizards show. Like it's
Yes,
like
for sure.
so exciting, happy for them. They get to go back to those characters, but it's about their children, and it's still
Right.
a children's show.
Right, and we're probably not going to be tuning into that.
Yeah.
But regardless,
No, it's good.
sometimes I just feel like Victoria Justice was never really recognized as the true star of that
That's
show.
so fair. So fair.
And she was so talented.
So fair.
But unfortunately, Ariana Grande was the best singer on the show. And
Yeah,
it's
she's gonna beat really anybody in a
right.
yeah,
In a singing contest.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You're doing a singing contest, Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Probably. Moving on. This is just perfect for this show, Chicks in the Office. Timothée Chalamet is going to interview Kendrick Lamar ahead of his halftime performance. How did these two link up? How did this happen? How did this come to be? I don't care. I'm just happy it's happening. I don't care about the logistics, although I do. If we can hear a story of how this came about, I love it. But sometimes the little mystery of two people you wouldn't expect to get together coming together, I'm good with that. I know Timothée Chalamet is a huge fan of rap music in general. Throwback to Little Timmy Tim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think I don't know, somebody at Apple Music must have just at their big brainstorm meeting said, you know what? Forget who's the Apple Music guy? Zane Lowe? Is that his
Zane
name?
Lowe.
Yeah. Step aside for this one. We're sending in Chalamet.
Who's the one you don't really like, Noah?
That's him.
Zane Lowe. Okay.
He's just like I don't know, something about him like kind of gives a little pretentiousness. But
Fair.
this tells me kind of that Kendrick Lamar is a Timothée Chalamet fan.
I cannot wait to watch this interview. Like this is magic waiting to happen here.
Yep.
I just pictured
I feel like
Kendrick watching like the Bob Dylan movie and being like, "Wow, I love this guy."
I feel like Timothy is going to be so nervous.
Yeah, I don't know.
You really just all we have is that clip of him of like they're like I'm so looking forward to seeing like what songs you sing. Yeah, it's just that's it.
I feel like their vibes kind of match. Like they're both like very like kind of low key and quiet. I was watching the Kendrick Lamar did like a Super Bowl like press conference type thing today, and it was funny because it's so clear that everyone is like instructed you cannot like bring up Drake's name and like don't directly reference Drake. So every question's kind of just like, oh, this last year was so crazy for you. Like, what a big year, but like not actually referencing anything specific. So I'm sure that's how it'll be tomorrow too.
Yeah, it's
I feel like
yeah.
it's so hard to bounce around it because
It's what the song's
it
about.
was the biggest thing to happen, and it is what the song is about. And he literally just won 4 Grammys for it. So, right? With five, sorry, five Grammys for it. So sorry, Noah. So it's hard to not directly address it, but I I was gonna say I understand it, but I guess I don't because
I
like
I think I get
he
it from his point. He just doesn't want because I think there are a lot of people that like he doesn't want to make it seem like Drake is the story here and he's only here because like of Drake. It's like I think he wants it to be about like the music.
but to be fair, it kind of is because of Drake, but it's not that Drake sat down and wrote those songs. Kendrick did that himself. Kendrick produced great music when it came down to the battle. But what was the inspiration?
I also feel
Drake.
like he hates Drake so much that it's like I don't want to talk about this guy.
Right.
Uh
I hate him so much. I'm going to release all these diss tracks about him. I'm going to win awards about the diss tracks I write about him, but please do not mention his fucking name to me.
have you seen that like it I don't know, it was reported by someone that he's playing Not Like Us at Super Bowl, which is like obviously he's gonna play that, but now
Mhm.
everyone's speculating like with the Drake lawsuit, will he have to like leave out some of those lyrics, or is he just gonna say it, or is he gonna just like let the crowd say it? People are like with the lawsuit, the NFL and everyone might be worried about like him actually calling him a pedophile and all that stuff like
Right,
on
right,
the
right.
stage.
That's a good point. I could imagine the entire crowd, including Fran, going A minor
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like he could just do a fill in the blank moment. Like just
for
like
sure.
just
I
like
think that'll be cool.
just tee it up and then have everybody else sing it.
I saw there was
It's
a
basically
tweet
what they
that
did at the Grammys.
there was a tweet that they were like they're just gonna have someone on stage that like holds up a sign that says allegedly like after every lyric.
That would be kind of funny if they did that. You know
That would
what?
be very funny.
Drake is a betting man. That man loves to gamble. He loves to watch sports. Imagine this year he's like so fucking pissed he can't go to the Super Bowl because Kendrick's performing.
He's
Like,
literally in Australia. He went as far away as possible.
yeah, he literally went across the world to avoid anything having to do. He literally performed at one of the Super Bowl parties last year.
True.
I mean, this
I
He
has
was
to be
there.
the word.
literally,
Like,
he was a surprise performance last year.
it's
True.
hard to say that like this week isn't worse than the week that like the song came out, but this is a tough week for him. Like the Grammys and then Super Bowl, like
I
Back to
really
saw
back.
him.
tough.
I saw him in Arizona too. He performed at one of the parties
Yes,
I was at.
Drake lives for the Super Bowl.
Did he
Not
does.
this week, though. Not this week. And the Grammys being last Sunday, Super Bowl this way, he's like, fuck it, peace out. I'm going to Australia. I'm surprised he didn't fly to Turks and Caicos. That's his spot. But he's in
He
Australia.
said he's got to go farther.
Yeah, he had to go so far into a different time zone that'll fuck up his body that he's asleep when the Super Bowl's on. He's got to just ignore the whole thing. He's like,
I mean,
he's probably playing with
I,
kangaroos. Oh,
I don't.
what? The Super Bowl's on. The Chiefs may win three in a row.
If
What?
I'm Drake, you like there's no like I can't go to sleep while the Super Bowl's on. Like you're telling me that he's just gonna be like he's not gonna wake up and watch the
No.
performance. Like I need to see what Kendrick does here.
He's going to be eyes glued to the Super Bowl. And if it's not directly on his screen, he's looking at his phone, watching what are people saying about this? What is
Yeah, like
Kendrick doing? What did he say on stage? He's,
he
you
had to be
know,
the same way for the Grammys. Like there's no way he's not interested in what's happening because it's about
mhm,
him. Like you're
right.
telling me the whole world's watching this guy call you a pedophile and you're not gonna like tune in.
No, you're definitely in tune to what's happening. Maybe he's not directly tuning in, but he knows exactly what's happening. But
For
I'm
sure.
excited for this interview. By the time our episode comes out, the interview with Kendrick and Timothy will be out. It's releasing 7 a.m. on Friday, so people will be able to.
Drake did announce a new album on Valentine's Day with Party Next Door. Uh,
Drake has a new album coming out on Valentine's Day, The Party Next Door.
it's a yeah, and that their collab album's coming out on Valentine's Day.
That's
I think it's called like I don't know. I think the
it's like
album's
next
called
week.
yeah.
Yeah, that's next
But the
Friday.
thing is like no one knows or cares because Kendrick is just like all anyone's talking about. But I think the album's called Some Sexy Songs.
I'm down for that.
The preview that he posted is like very much in that vein of
I'm,
Valentine's Day type.
yeah, I like some Party Next Door songs.
And then yeah, at his
I
Australian
don't see a
whatever,
single post about it.
he posted like a video, like a reel,
Oh,
and like the
maybe.
caption says it. But and then at this concert last or like whenever this was, the past few days in Australia, he was like, I have a solo album like when the time is right. Like like I need like to have a conversation, just me, just like teasing all this stuff. But
Yeah, Drake delivering a sexy comeback.
Interesting.
It will arrive. Sexy Songs for You, a joint project with Party Next Door. Yeah, I mean, hey, people are still going to listen. It's Drake, you know?
True. Yeah.
It's
oh,
not that,
I'll be
it's
tuning
not
in.
same. It's not that type of thing where people are going to be like, oh, no one's going to, people will listen. It's Drake.
The big game is here, and there's no better time to get out to some games with the help of Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You guys know we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Philly is looking to knock off Kansas City and New Orleans, and you've got to get your tickets with Game Time. If you were headed down to New Orleans and you're looking for those last-minute tickets, make sure you are checking out Game Time. Just pull up your chosen event, turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you or on your Game Time app homepage. So what are you waiting for? It is time to buy those tickets and get to the game. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS, CHICKS, for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time.
Moving on, more music related. Rihanna recorded new original music for the Smurfs movie. When I originally saw this headline, I jumped up, beaming, smiling. Yes! Rihanna new music. And then I just fell back down into my chair when I realized it was for the Smurfs movie. And I said to myself, why? Why is Rihanna making music for the Smurfs movie and not actual music, which I respect because she's got a lot going on. She's got a billion-dollar business. She's got a family. Her husband, boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever A$AP Rocky is to her, is on trial right now. So there's a lot going on. But then I thought, did she do it for her kids? You know, do her kids love the Smurfs? Like maybe that's why. Like why? Why the Smurfs movie? This is like Justin Timberlake and Trolls.
I can tell you why. They're probably paying her a truckload amount of money.
Right.
To say, like, the studio's like, hey, we want a Rihanna original for Smurfs, and here's millions of dollars for one song. And you're like, she's like, okay, I'll do one song for the Smurfs.
And who could blame her?
But you know what?
As a fan, we all get really excited when we see the headline, and then we just go, womp womp, Smurfs. We'll still listen.
I was gonna say, it just because it's for the Smurfs doesn't mean the song isn't gonna be catchy as hell. I know that people have their feelings about Can't Stop This Feeling. You know, it was played nonstop for so long, and now it is always at every wedding event. Like you're constantly hearing that song, but it's from the Troll. It was originated from the Trolls movie. So if we're thinking like we could get an absolute banger pop song from Rihanna for the Smurfs.
You're right. We could be working with an award-winning song coming forward.
Something about being blue. Who knows?
You're right. The possibilities are endless, and I guess we will just take what we can get. You know, as Rihanna fans, if Rihanna wants to give us a new song and it happens to be for the Smurfs movie, we're gonna take it. We're greedy. And we're greedy because it's been a long time. Yeah. I have to say, you know how we talked about like the timing
she's one of the Smurfs.
Oh, well.
Yeah, she's in it. She changed her profile picture to like a Smurf version of her profile.
Well, now we just sound like we just sound like idiots.
We sound really.
Now we just sound like idiots. She is Smurf. She's Smurfette. She's quite literally the lead Smurf. So
I take back.
So of course she's singing for it.
I take back everything I just said. You know, I take back
Oh
I want to take
man.
back the last four
To
minutes
be honest,
of
yeah.
everything I said
Yep. Yep. Yep.
and just say Rihanna is Smurfette in the Smurfs movie, and she's releasing new music for the Smurfs movie because she is a Smurf.
Yep. That's the
And
that's the whole story. There isn't really
that's
any,
it.
there's no commentary really that goes with it. Like she is playing Smurfette, so she has a song in the movie. Period.
I'm disappointed in us, but we'll move forward from this. Wait, I'm looking at, okay, right now I'm
To be
looking at,
honest, I
first
didn't
of all,
even know that she. I didn't even know that I did not know that she was actually playing a Smurf.
one day ago, which I guess I'm blaming the Instagram algorithm for this because somehow everything gets fucked up on this algorithm
Yeah.
and you don't see things. One day ago, she wrote "In My Blue Era" and she posted like she's Smurfette and she wrote Smurfs movie and then the next one 8 hours ago, Smurfs movie in theaters July 18th.
I
So if like I would have just went to her Instagram, I would have seen one day ago posted herself as the friggin' Smurfette.
I hear some people. It's like that you follow and you just don't get their content. Like how
It
is
happens with
how is
everybody,
I know.
though.
Like how
I
is
don't
Rihanna
even
not
see,
showing up on my feed?
but how is my good friends not even showing up on my
Yeah.
feed?
Yeah.
You know, like the algorithm, just go back to the chronological order of Instagram. That's all I'm asking for Instagram is to go back into chronological order, where when I scrolled on my feed, it said posted 3 minutes ago, posted 56 minutes ago, posted 3 hours ago. I want it in chronological order. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want a post from 4 days ago popping up on my feed. I just want it in order. The
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
non-chronological post is what TikTok's for. Okay? I want Instagram to go back to their chronological posts. And then we would have seen Rihanna's post. Freaking Instagram.
We would have known
Well,
that eight.
anyways,
We would have known that 8 hours ago she posted the full trailer for the movie where
and I guess we're gonna have to
she
buy
is
tickets to go July
Smurfette.
18th. I guess we have to go July 18th.
All right, so let's just ignore that entire topic. We'll pretend we didn't do that, and
Yeah,
that we
Noah, cut this
knew,
out.
and that we knew she was a Smurfette the entire time. Okay, next
Mhm.
topic.
Rihanna is releasing new music for the Smurfs movie because she is a Smurfette
She is
in Smurfs.
literally the Smurfette. She is
Yes.
Smurfette. She's playing Smurfette. So, um,
I do
okay.
want to say that you know how we've talked about dinner times, like when we eat dinner,
Yes.
and mine's like usually on the earlier side.
Yes.
Not this damn early though. My dad texted me at 4:30. Dinner is ready whenever you are. It's 4:30.
4:30.
It's 4:30.
No, 4:30 is ridiculous.
No,
4:30 is ridiculous.
this is a
4:30
ridiculous.
is
No, it's ridiculous. And I won't even say it's because of my nono because my nono refuses to go to sleep until 12 a.m.
Yeah.
He won't leave the case. He's bedtime is 12 a.m.
How does
So
he make it that late without having another dinner?
I don't know.
If I'm eating dinner at 4:30, I'm hungry
I'm
and
having
I'm
a
staying up
second
till
dinner.
12. I'm hungry again at 9 p.m.
Right,
So,
I'm having a second dinner.
Yeah.
Like it's 4:30. It's 4:30. Whatever.
4:30 is insane.
My mom made chicken cutlets though, so I'm happy about that. But
Beautiful.
yeah.
Okay, guys. Last topic.
Last topic. TMZ reported that Taylor Swift is apparently none too pleased with Blake Lively. A source very close to Taylor Swift told TMZ she's not happy with what has gone down with Blake Lively. Blake Lively referring to her as one of her dragons. She also believes that the timing of the meeting with Justin and Taylor, that Blake had planned that so that Taylor would show up around the same time that Justin was leaving and that they would have to cross paths. The source said that Taylor said nothing to Justin besides the fact that she was super excited to meet him because that is her friend's boss, which felt like was a line thrown in there. Like, I don't know if Taylor directly said to Justin Baldoni, I'm so excited to meet you. You're my friend's boss, but who knows? This rumor about Taylor Swift being upset with Blake Lively kind of started last week or the week before from other outlets, but not confirmed. I feel like when TMZ gets a hold of something, sometimes there's some more confirmation there because other sources will tell TMZ things. Who knows? I go back and forth on this. Part of me believes Like when Wells put that video out and was like, Taylor Swift is probably looking at this like, I'm not your dragon. I sort of had the same reaction. Like Taylor's got to be like, excuse me, I'm no one's minion. I'm no one's dragon. Do not refer to me as such. But they are super close friends, so maybe maybe this is something they can get past, and maybe she saw the text and got upset and is not holding it against her. I don't know. I really want to know the dynamics now. I want to know more.
It's become such a hotter topic now because she has been named, and there's rumors that she like could be deposed within the lawsuit and have her, then that would have to be on record that the lawyers would then talk to Taylor. But the TMZ article reads, Taylor came to Blake's apartment. This is but sometimes I also think like that it's all bullshit. I don't know. Like for TMZ, a well-connected source close to Taylor tells TMZ, Taylor keeps such a close circle that I just don't find like anybody that's actually close with Taylor talking to TMZ. But here's what it says. Taylor came to Blake's apartment at the time Blake told her to, not knowing anyone else would be there. In other words, Taylor had no idea there was a meeting going on with Justin. The source goes on to say, Justin was about to leave after the 2-hour meeting as Taylor walked in, and she was introduced to him for the first and only time. We're told all Taylor said to Justin was how excited she was to see the movie because he was her friend's boss. Our source says Taylor believed Blake timed her meeting with Justin so Taylor would arrive before he left, and is baffled by Blake later characterizing her as her dragon. The source adds, it's weird to say that about a friend. Then there's a picture of the text again. The source says Taylor is also learning Blake has been inappropriately leveraging her name for a long time, like telling a young actress that Taylor, quote, cast her, which simply did not happen. TMZ dropped a new podcast Wednesday where they asked Justin's lawyer about subpoenaing Taylor for a deposition. This, could potentially have a big falling out. Taylor's godmother to one of Blake and Ryan's kids. But one source close to Blake has a different take, telling TMZ Blake believes the relationship is not strained, with the two still talking regularly. Another source close to the situation says Taylor was pissed about the extent to which she was involved, and specifically she was angry about the dragon's remark, but Blake has since apologized and they had a good cry and hugged it out. That, to me, feels way more realistic. I know like TMZ is going to go with the more sensationalized part of the story first, which is a source saying that she's pissed, this, that, and the other thing. She got set up at the meeting, the whole thing. At the end of the day, it probably went down more like that of like, Blake's one of her best friends, sees that text. Sometimes, when you have the most famous woman in the world as your best friend, you maybe get a little cocky and throwing it around a little bit. I think Blake got a little cocky. She said that throughout that dragon's text, it was a weird fucking text to send. I think from what the other things we've read, Blake may have a wacky sense of humor and thought that maybe it'd be interpreted as funny. I don't know. Regardless, it was weird, and I think that Taylor probably was, I'd imagine, annoyed. If it was me, I'd be annoyed. So I don't know how you're not. But once again, it is one of her best friends, so it's something that you're like, hey, why the fuck are you calling me your dragon? Like that's, and Blake like being like, oh my God, I got caught up. I don't know. Like I don't know why I said that. Like I was trying to like strong, maybe like big bro him a little bit. Like I was trying to, whole thing. And I'd imagine Taylor being like, okay, it's fine. Just, cut it out.
Never fucking do that again.
Just like cut it out. And yeah,
you're my dragon, bitch.
Yeah. Like the article said, like they're so close. Godmother to the kids. Like there's just so many connections in so many different ways that I don't think something like this causes a complete breach. I think something like this, like I think you're fucking annoyed. I think you're like, wow, I really wish I wasn't dragged into all of this, and now like could potentially be subpoenaed to have to, speak on record in court.
Right.
And that's, a pain in the ass. At the end of the day, like this is not Taylor's problem. This is Blake and Ryan's problem. So I'm sure, as trying to be a good friend, it's like, yeah, I'll help you in any way that I can. This is fucking annoying, but okay.
Right. Like you're pissed. You don't want to be dragged into it, but such like one of your best friends I can't imagine this being like a friendship breaking thing,
Yeah.
but something that you're definitely annoyed about.
Right.
And in the end, probably turns out okay, but you're like, just never fucking do that
Right.
again. And you probably seriously have to apologize a ton. Like,
Totally.
sorry that I dragged you into that.
Yeah, totally. And look, depending on the whole outcome of this whole thing, maybe it is a friendship breaking thing, but I don't know how many pictures we're going to see of them like heading into New York restaurants
Oh,
together anytime soon.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Taylor is not being spotted with Blake Lively anytime
Yeah.
soon. I'm wondering how the press is going to go down for a simple favor with Anna Kendrick. Is Anna
Yeah.
Kendrick going to do press with Blake Lively? Because if I'm Anna Kendrick, I'm probably like, I don't know if this is the best thing right now. Like, how do you handle this
Yeah.
whole situation? It's probably a mind fuck of trying to, you want to promote your own movie, but she's in the spotlight right now in not a great way. How do we go about this? You're probably very confused. Also, if you're great friends with her, you want to be there and support her and be her friend, but then you're as big as Taylor Swift and your name, if Taylor Swift's name wasn't being dragged into it and she wasn't used in any capacity, then I could see Blake
Yeah.
and Taylor hanging out. You see them spotted out, whatever. They're best friends. But now that Taylor was dragged into it,
Yeah.
whole different story being spotted out with her.
Because you absolutely
Now
know
there's
that
now there's legalities.
Yeah, you absolutely know that Taylor's team and everybody that protects her so much and protects her image and has worked so hard to do that probably want there to be like a little bit of a separation at this time. Imagine we say this all now and Blake and Ryan are like in Taylor's box at the game on Sunday and we're like, oh well, okay.
All right. We might be wrong.
I know, guys.
This is all speculation.
Totally,
They
it's-
could be hanging out this
so
weekend.
not out of the realm of possibilities that they would like go to the game with Taylor. So
Right, it's
yeah,
not. I mean, they were last year, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very possible they'd be there again unless they're going into hiding and they don't want to be seen out. Or they're like, fuck it, we're going to be seen out. We're not going to let this stop us. So that's
Totally.
a very high possibility. We could probably have no idea what we're fucking talking about, and TMZ could be so wrong, and all these reports could be wrong. But this is what's being reported. So
completely.
who knows? Who knows? But that wraps up the topics, and that wraps up our last episode before the big game on Sunday, where we are sending Fran and the Eagles all of our great vibes their way for the rest of the weekend and for the game.
Will you do a little Eagles chant with me to end the podcast?
Which one? You tell me, sister.
Just just spell it out. Just don't pull a mayor and spell it wrong.
I was gonna say
yeah. No, I was gonna say the right version, the right version, not that
Okay.
version.
All right,
Ready?
you lead it off.
Okay. E-A-G.
G.
Oh,
L.
it's gonna be hard because we can't do this on Zoom. We're speaking at different times.
No, okay, run it back. We got this again. Come on. I'll start it.
Okay.
E-A-G. L.
E
S.
Eagles. See, the tough thing is your voice picks up, then mine picks up. Just doesn't pick up at the same time. That's
Okay,
gonna.
how about this?
That's gonna sound silly.
It is, but the intention was set.
Exactly. The thought
Or
was
how about
there.
this? Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
Close. There's a little different melody, but I liked it.
It didn't feel right coming out of my
I
mouth.
thought you were about to start singing "Fly Me to the Moon."
That is actually where it
I
ended
thought
up,
you were
didn't
about.
it?
I thought you were about to go into "Fly Like an Eagle."
Oh, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Fly like an eagle. Yeah, vibey. Okay, well, best of luck. We'll
Thank
be rooting for
you.
you. I packed some green gear to wear on Sunday.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
I'll be sporting that. And best of luck. Best of luck to all of our fans out there, whether you're an Eagles fan, you're a Chiefs fan. Hey,
Yep.
I'm happy for you guys either way, okay? All right, that wraps up the topics. We're about to get into a great game of Beat Ria Fran, and this segment is sponsored by Way. Right now, I'm in Florida, and there's nothing I love more than going to the pool or the beach, taking a shower, and just letting my hair fall natural beach waves in the sun. And I do that thanks to Way's products. I obviously spray the Way leave-in conditioner in my hair. I also little trick here before I go into the pool, I spray the Way leave-in conditioner in my hair to protect my hair. take a shower, spray it in, and maybe do a little of the wave spray and just let my hair fall natural. Oh, it just feels amazing, especially in this warm weather. And this is the way to a healthy scalp. The new scalp serum you can try at Way. You can use it morning or night. And in these dry winter months, it could really be a savior. You can get to the root of your healthy hair goals with Way's scalp care that will get your strands looking stronger, fuller, and healthier. Their hair and body products are made to be effortless and work for you and your routine. The way to a healthy scalp starts here. Go to THEOUAI.com and use code CHICKS for 15% off any product. That's THEOUAI.com, code CHICKS. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 160, and we are joined by Faith and Kaz. They are actually in Kansas City, so we are looking at a mashup battle before the big game on Sunday between our resident Eagles fan right here.
A real preview of what's to come.
Of what's to come. This might be a foreshadowing of what's to come in this game. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it, but welcome to the show, guys.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It would actually be so funny if I just blamed it on trivia.
Yeah,
like, I was like, well, it's Noah's fault.
It was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It was foreshadowing. All right, well, we're ready to start if you guys are ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Let's rock
Awesome.
and roll.
All right, guys. It is 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest will get to go first, and we all get our own individual guess. We will alternate between teams for our guesses. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is Set It Up.
The one on Netflix with Glenn Powell.
Yep. All right, so one of you guys guess first.
Let's go 64.
Ria?
58.
I will go 75.
76.
That does it because it's 92.
Oh,
Wow.
I knew it was high. I didn't know how high it was. That was higher than I thought.
That's high.
It is
Yeah,
high.
that's really high.
I kind of thought it was in the 80s, but I wasn't positive.
Damn, that's
92.
high.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was good gamesmanship going
Yeah,
seven.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 1 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Allie from Rhode Island. In the movie Notting Hill, what unusual item does Hugh Grant's character William wear to the movie theater?
When does he go to a movie theater?
I was just thinking that. I'm like, why am I completely blanking on him going to the movie theater?
Yeah. I know, I feel like I don't remember that part at all. What is he wearing?
What unusual item? I have no idea.
I know.
What the
10
hell?
seconds.
I know. It's just guess an unusual item. An apron.
Time is up.
Apron, final answer.
Incorrect. To Faith and Kaz.
Never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Funny item, guess. I
I
mean,
think like a hat, maybe.
I did probably need more specific. than
Like a cowboy hat, maybe.
Go for it. Whatever you feel.
Let's go with cowboy hat.
Incorrect. He's wearing prescription scuba goggles because he couldn't find his glasses. He's wearing goggles.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
He
go
went
on
to
a
the movie.
little date.
He went to the movie multiple times in the movie. I can't believe you guys don't remember that. Remember, he's watching her on the screen in the movie theater, and
Yeah.
No, I only remember him watching with his friend at home and they're watching the movie.
Yeah.
the whole yeah. Okay, but
Yeah,
Give it away.
that's
Sorry,
all right.
we don't remember.
Yeah.
okay, still 0-0. Question number 2, and it's to Faith and Kaz. Shout out Carly from Colorado. Which actor stars in SZA's new music video, Drive?
Ugh. I don't
Nothing.
know.
Haven't seen it. I don't know. An actor that would be with SZA.
Well, we could always say she's in that movie with Keke Palmer and Issa Rae. Let's
I'm
go.
cool.
You want to do Issa?
Let's go.
Let's go Issa Rae.
Incorrect. It's Ria Fran.
That's where my brain went to.
Yeah.
Say
Kiki Palmer,
It's what was the question again?
actor in her
Who
music
stars
video
in her
Drive.
new music video?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know Justin Bieber was in one, but that's not an
Yeah.
actor. I feel like it would be actress. He was the
Yeah,
actress.
yeah.
It was Kiki Palmer, but I don't have another guess.
No,
So I guess we could just go Kiki Palmer.
yeah, I don't
Okay.
have a guess.
Kiki Palmer.
Incorrect. Ben Stiller.
Oh, really?
That would've been low on my
sure.
list.
I did not know that.
Yeah, nope.
Okay, still 0-0. Question number 3. Shout out Allie from Rhode Island again. This is to Ria and Fran. In The Incredibles, what is the name of the superhero best friend of Mr. Incredible?
Frozone?
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 Frozone? Where is my super suit?
Frozone.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ah, dang it.
That one.
Okay, 1-0 Ria and Fran. And this is question number 4 to Faith and Kaz. Shout out Michaela from Newton, Massachusetts. 2 years after the song Bang Bang was released, Ariana Grande released a song featuring just Nicki Minaj. 2 years after that, Nicki released a song featuring Ariana Grande. Name one of these songs.
Oh, gosh.
You're the Nikki girl. This is on you.
Don't label me as the Nikki girl. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Can you repeat it one more time, please?
2 years after the song Bang Bang was released, Ariana Grande released a song featuring just Nicki Minaj. 2 years after that, Nicki released a song featuring Ariana Grande. Name one of those songs.
What year was Bang Bang? Like 2015, 2016?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like 2017, 2018, and then 2020. Or 2019. Somewhere in there. Either one.
10 seconds.
Mm-mm.
Throw out a 7 rings.
Incorrect. Ria and Fran.
Side to side.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Side to side.
God.
final
Correct.
answer.
I was gonna say the second you said it.
Yeah.
And
Side to Side was Ariana with Nicki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Nicki's was Bed. Called Bed with
Oh,
Ariana.
I don't know that one.
know that one.
Okay, 2-0. Ria and Fran. Question number 5. To them, shout out Carly from Colorado. Who are the top 3 men in Katie Thurston's season of The Bachelorette?
Sus.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
Blake.
Yeah. God, who was the last?
15 seconds.
Greg. Blake. She picked Blake. Did Greg even make it to 3 though?
I don't know.
5
I mean, we don't even know a third one.
Yeah.
So
God, I don't. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
dang, don't know.
Okay.
yeah.
To Faith and Kaz.
Well, Greg, Blake.
We're not bachelor people.
I'd just go with like a Matt or a Chris or a
Matt.
Greg, Blake, Matt.
Incorrect. It's Justin, Greg, and Blake.
Justin.
Justin's a common name too. Damn.
Justin. Yep.
Oh,
Shit.
that was good.
I kind of forgot Justin made it to the
Yeah.
top 3.
Okay. Question number 6, and this is to Faith and Kaz. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. It is still 2-0, Ria and Fran. In Taylor Swift's Bejeweled music video, the Haim sisters, is it Haim or Haim?
Haim, I think.
Hi.
The Haim sisters play the evil stepsisters, but who plays the evil stepmom?
It's Laura Dern.
Final answer.
Yes.
Correct.
Solid.
Laura Dern.
All right, 2-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 7 to them. Shout out Allie from Rhode Island. In Suits, what kitchen utensil is part of Harvey and Donna's ritual?
Kitchen utensil.
I don't know. Should we just say like a wooden spoon?
Let's think about it for a second.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I'm pretending to think. I have no idea.
Gosh, I know. It's not.
I shut my eyes and really.
Nothing's.
It's only so
coming
many
back.
kids.
5 seconds.
Can opener?
I don't know. I
Is
don't
that
know.
weird?
Time is up.
Can opener. Final answer.
Correct.
Wow.
What a snipe.
There you go.
See, I needed those extra 15
Yeah, you needed those 50 seconds to lock in there.
Mhm.
I'm glad we took that time.
All right, 3-1, Ria and Fran. This is question number 8 to Faith and Kaz. Shout out Michaela from Newton, Massachusetts again. Which of these singers has not performed the national anthem at the Super Bowl? Faith Hill, Mariah Carey, Demi Lovato, Madonna.
I feel like it's Madonna.
Honestly, I feel like
Because
Madonna.
she's performed in the halftime show at some point, like to some degree, didn't she?
Yeah. I think Madonna's a good one.
Did they ever double dip and do halftime performers? And I don't think they do that. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
let's go Madonna.
Correct.
Nice.
All right.
There you go.
3-2, Ria and Fran. Question number 9 to them.
It's going to be a close game on Sunday.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Annika from California. Rank these songs from oldest to newest. The Climb by Miley Cyrus, Umbrella by Rihanna, Teenage Dream by Katy Perry.
Ooh. I would go Umbrella, The Climb, and then Teenage Dream.
Umbrella, Climb, Teenage Dream. Yeah,
15
I'm
seconds.
confused about Teenage Dream. I forget where that kind of falls in the mix, but I like that.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go oldest to newest.
Yeah.
Umbrella, The Climb, Teenage Dream.
Final.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice.
Yeah. Umbrella
Was
was 07, The Climb was 09, and
Yeah.
Teenage Dream was 2010.
I have been obsessed with using the First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads. They are really so great. I've totally locked it into my routine every morning. I use one of the pads. It comes in a little container, single use. Pull them out, use them. I don't I don't wash my face in the morning, but I'll spray it with some water, pat it dry, and then use the facial radiance pads. I just think it preps my skin so well for the day, for skincare, for makeup. These facial radiance pads, they are such an easy solution for all your skincare needs, dull skin, uneven skin tone, you name it. They're formulated with lactic and glycolic acid to gently exfoliate, brighten, and help refine the look of pores. They leave behind a glow and a smooth canvas for makeup, which I love. So that's why I love it in the morning, because it's such a great prep step for makeup. You can also use them at the end of the day for a second cleanse as well to help remove any leftover makeup or dirt. See the difference First Aid Beauty's facial radiance pads make for your complexion. We know you'll love them as much as we do. And right now we have a special offer just for our listeners. Get 20% off when you visit our exclusive URL, firstaidbeauty.com/CITO, and use our promo code CITO. That's firstaidbeauty.com/CITO. Don't wait. Get 20% off with promo code CITO at firstaidbeauty.com/CITO.
4-2, Ria and Fran. This is question number 10 to Faith and Kaz. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
A pleasure to meet you, Marcus.
Likewise, Keanu. I love your outfit.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Tom Ford made it custom for me.
I didn't know you wore glasses.
Oh, I don't. My eyes are perfect. This is for a part. They don't even have lenses in them.
Something with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything where he's just playing himself. It's like something meta. I'm also looking at them, trying to figure out if they know it. And they have really good poker
I
faces.
don't. I don't.
It makes me feel better, at least. I don't know. Any guess with... I mean, Bill and Ted's isn't meta, so... Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, final answer.
Incorrect.
I have no
And
idea.
it's Keanu Reeves playing himself.
Right. I don't know a movie where Keanu Reeves is playing himself. If there is one, I haven't seen it.
I don't even think he's in this. Is it Free Guy? was the one that
Fall
was?
Guy?
What was the one with Ryan Reynolds where he's in a video game? Free Guy. Fall Guy.
Free Guy?
Free Guy.
Fall Guy? What was the one recently with Ryan Gosling?
Fall
10
Guy.
seconds.
So Free Guy. So say Free Guy.
Free Guy, final answer?
Incorrect. Always Be My Maybe. Ali Wong.
Oh,
Always Be My Maybe.
Never seen it.
I think I saw it a long time
I
ago.
have
Yeah.
seen that, and I kind of thought you were right there for a second.
Yeah. I was like, maybe.
That was a good guess.
Yeah.
Okay, still 4-2, Ria and Fran, and this question is number 11 to them. Shout out Ali from Rhode Island once again. Who says the following quote in Harry Potter? We've all got both light and dark inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on.
Hagrid?
That would be very enlightened of Hagrid.
15 seconds.
I don't know.
For Hagrid.
Sirius? That's my guess.
You see it?
5
I'm gonna go
seconds.
Sirius Black, final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
I knew that one.
Okay, 5-2, Ria and Fran. Question number 12 to Faith and Kaz. Shout out Michaela from Newton. Tate McRae appeared in one of Olivia Rodrigo's music videos in 2023. What song was this music video for?
Maybe that All American. Final answer.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
Vampire?
Is it Bad Idea? Bad Idea, right?
Your guess is as good as mine. I think go with your gut on this one.
15 seconds.
I'm picturing the music video. I just don't know exactly what song it's for.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Bad Idea, right?
Correct.
Yay!
Dang.
All right. 6-2.
Nice.
Pulling away with it.
Yeah, I think that.
That may have
Yeah,
locked us in there.
that locked them in.
Yeah.
But we'll continue. We'll continue on. Question number 13. Shout out Ali from Rhode Island. In Trader Season 2, who are the 3 people in the coffins during the funeral?
Oh God, I don't remember this at all.
Oh, season 2?
Yeah.
Is this our question?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea for season 2.
I don't know either. I can't even tell you who was half the people.
Trishelle, CT, and...
10 seconds.
Phaedra.
Phaedra.
Phaedra, CT, and Trishelle.
Incorrect. To Faith and Kaz.
I feel like
Was Parvati in one?
I don't remember.
Were one of the traders in one? It was.
One of the traders were in one.
Okay, it was Phaedra, Parvati, and Dan.
Dan.
I think it was Parvati who was in
I
one.
think Parvati was in one also.
And then
what about Kate?
she didn't come till like halfway through the season.
Mm.
That was coffins were early.
10 seconds.
Parvati for sure. We need a guy. There was a guy in one of them.
Pete?
Time is up.
Nah, it's okay. We don't got it. Go ahead.
Parvati, MJ, Ekansu.
Oh,
I can-
Damn it. Not Ekansu.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
Okay, still 6-2, Ria and Fran. We got 2 questions left. Question number 14 to Faith and Kaz. Shout out Carly from Colorado. On The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, what is the name of the drama account secretly run by Monica that was exposed at the end of season 4?
Reality Von Tease.
I was gonna say I remember you watching.
I love
like,
it.
doing laundry or something.
Correct.
Classic.
Yes.
Reality Von
Von
Tease.
Tease.
Never forget.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay,
So-
6-3. Final question to Ria and Fran. Shout out Carly from Colorado. Derek Huff, that's how you say his last name,
Yeah.
has won the Dancing with the Stars Mirror Ball 6 times. Name 2 of the celebrity partners he's won with.
Did Julianne compete with him?
No.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just throwing out names.
No, Derek he won with
15
the
seconds.
old seasons, which is why it's. I can't even think of one person.
Shit.
5.
Ugh.
Time is up.
Nope.
Okay, Faith and Kaz.
Who's the Disney Channel girl who won? Was he with her?
No, I
No, you go.
Amber Riley, and
Yep.
so I'm torn between Bindi Irwin and Sean. Let's do Sean Johnson.
Yeah, I think he was with Sean Johnson. That was like way back. Yeah.
Final answer is
Go say it again.
Oh, sorry. Amber Riley and Sean Johnson.
incorrect.
Oh.
Amber Riley is correct.
Uh-huh.
Not Sean Johnson. It's Kelly Pickler,
Oh, Kelly
Bindi
Pickler.
Irwin,
Pickler.
Amber Riley, Brooke Burke, Nicole
Yeah.
Scherzinger, Jennifer Grey.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot he was with Nicole Scherzinger.
Yeah.
I forgot Kelly Pickler was a person.
Yeah, Kelly Pickler. Yep.
Throwback.
So true.
Huge
so
throwback.
True. So true.
All right, final score 6-3.
Wow,
Ria
good
Fran.
game. Good
Yeah.
game.
That was
It's a
fun.
nice little
That was fun.
preview to Sunday.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing, guys. Good luck.
Eagles.
Enjoy the game on Sunday. We really appreciate you guys playing with us. So nice to
Yeah.
meet you. And we'll still get you merch. So if you send Noah your address and sizes, and Kaz, if you want something other than Chicks in the Office merch, any other Barstool
Whatever
merch,
you like.
we got you. So thank you guys so
Yeah.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
guys.
appreciate you
Bye.
guys. Go Chiefs. Go Chiefs.
Boo.
That wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Love you so much. And we'll talk to you on Monday. Hopefully, Fran's in a good mood. Okay, bye.